Listen, I feel like if you ordering something off of DoorDash, it is only right to tip. Even if it's just a little bit, even if you only got like $1, it's the right thing to do. But I'm being told that I'm wrong for telling my cousins that they wrong for not tipping. See, the other day I went over to my cousin's house. When I got there, I went in. They said, "Hey, was the delivery driver out there?" They said he was close by. I said, "No, when nobody out there. When I got out there, why did y'all order something?" They said, "Yeah, we got some DoorDash." I said, "Oh, y'all could have told somebody. Okay, what y'all get to eat?" They say, "No, we didn't get any food. We ordered something else." So I said, "Oh, okay, cool." And they said, "Yeah, we barely got it. By the time they added on all the fees, man, we barely was able to afford it." I said, "Yeah, them fees can be killer, especially when you add on that tip." They say, "No, we didn't tip. We just left $0." I said, "Hold on. Y'all got the tip. Sometimes no orders only pay by $4 or $5, sometimes even $3. You got to leave a little tip for the driver, something, even if it's just $1, just something out top." Then they said, "Well, we didn't have enough money to tip, but we did text the driver and say thank you." I said, "Thank you don't pay the bills. Y'all have cars here. Y'all could have just got in y'all car, went and got it yourself, especially if you could barely afford it. If you go get it yourself, it's a lot cheaper because you don't have to pay for those fees." They said, "Well, we didn't want to go because it's cold outside and it's dark." I said, "You don't think the delivery driver cold? You don't think it's dark for them too? We live in the same place." They said, "Well, it ain't no big deal anyway. They'll be all right. They the one out there doing it." Got you. It ain't no big deal. I understand. Some people feel differently about tipping. But I said, well, if you can't afford the tip, you shouldn't use the service. Like if you can't afford to spare an extra dollar for somebody that's out there in the cold in the dark, which you didn't even want to do, don't use the service. They gonna call me wrong talking about I can't tell them what they can do with their money. It's a service and tipping is optional. I get tipping is optional, but I feel like that's just the right thing to do, especially if you have just acknowledged that it's cold and dark outside.